If you work in quality control at a candy factory, you know strict safety regulations come with the job. It's why you partner with Grainger. Grainger helps you find the high-quality and compliant products your business needs to inspect, detect, and help correct issues. And the sweetest part is, everyone gets a product that's as safe to eat as it is delicious. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
What you're about to hear could be the most important podcast ever created. But probably not. Welcome. It's the Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
All right, so Brady's going through his phone looking for content for the podcast.
Is there anything there?
No, I got a text from a friend last night, and I was like, oh my God, I need to tell Jenny about this, okay? So my buddy has been trying to sell his house forever. They've bought a new place, and they only move in a few months, but it's like super stressful, right? They got to sell their house, and they got to sell it by a certain deadline.
Yeah.
And he finally, there's someone who's like super interested in his house,
Good.
okay?
Hang on, Brady,
End of
before you go any
story.
further.
Yeah.
Jenny made a noise. Are you thinking this has to do with a
Ghost.
haunting?
Yes,
I feel
totally.
like that has to do
I
with
thought it was a
ghosts.
ghost story immediately.
Okay. All right, okay.
Or cheese.
You're not wrong.
This is not a cheese story.
Not a cheese story. No. Okay, so the person's finally like, look, we love your house, but we also love another house. So here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to, you know what? I'll read the text, okay?
Okay.
He says, we had a house visit last week, and the buyer couldn't decide between two houses. So they relied on a spiritual advisor who did a seance on our house.
Yes.
And we lost.
No.
He said, what in the sweet flying F is that?
Yeah, that sucks.
They've been trying to sell his house for months. Someone came over with burnt some sage and a
Feeling the energy,
Ghostbusters
feeling the flow.
backpack and told them that their house isn't worthy.
Yeah, well, listen, if they loved both and they couldn't decide, I get it. I support
would
this.
you do this?
I would do this if I really didn't know. Although, you know what? This was years ago, guys. I walked into a house. And I loved the way it was laid out. I loved everything about it. It was right in my budget. I was so excited about it. All the pictures, you know, when you keep going back and looking at the pictures and you imagine yourself living there, walked in and I was like, nope.
Dolls everywhere.
They're all looking at you, no matter where you were at.
No, it was an energy thing for me. It was an energy thing. I knew standing there, I felt unsettled. I felt cold. I was like,
Tell
no.
them that.
No, tell them right there. But I did tell my realtor. I said, sorry, but I'm just not feeling it. I can't do it.
That realtor dropped you immediately.
Yeah, exactly. That's insane. Wow.
Yeah, for real.
Wow.
So I get
Okay,
it.
so it's a real thing.
Practice what you preach, okay?
Yeah, sure. I just feel so bad for my friend.
I know
Yeah.
that does suck, but he should probably sage more often.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Christmas is just around the corner. Give them a saging gift card.
Yeah.
oh, that's a great. I'm going to mail that to them.
That's a great
very
idea.
funny. I'll mail them sage.
Let's get going with the Hot Tub Podcast.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady. Find the gang on their socials. Follow at Mahler, at One True Rush, at Hot Flash Jenny, and at Brady Jones Radio.
4 men were charged on Monday for stealing an 18-karat gold toilet from the mansion where Winston Churchill was born.
Been there.
Yeah, the toilet titled America. It was a piece of art, just to explain excessive wealth. Well, yeah, no kidding. The toilet was worth $6 million.
It's a pricey toilet.
The 4 men faced charges of burglary and conspiracy to transfer criminal property. When the toilet was on display, visitors could book a 3-minute appointment with the toilet.
So, like you could use it?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, not use it, but I don't think you could flush it.
No.
I think you could just look at it and sit on it. But I don't think
okay.
it was functioning.
I feel like if you're booking a 3-minute appointment with it was functioning.
Yeah, I feel like
Who
it would.
needs 3 minutes? Oh. But how would you know? You couldn't appointment
Sometimes you
that.
need a lot more than
3 minutes, and you don't know.
Oh no, it looks like it was totally functional.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's toilet paper there and everything.
Yeah. I mean, if not, you're not booking time with it.
But who cares?
What do you mean?
I peed on a gold toilet today. All right.
Brady, can you isolate it?
yeah, that's really good. That's
Jenny?
really good.
Are you thinking, so if you went and peed on a $6 million gold toilet, you
Yeah.
wouldn't tell anybody? You would tell everybody you knew.
Yes. You take a selfie on
Yeah.
the
Oh,
toilet.
absolutely.
You would tell, and guess what I did today? Don't act like you
Hey,
wouldn't think it was a
hang
big deal.
on.
You
You
would.
peed on a $4 million toilet.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, Yeah, I probably would.
Yes,
but
of
here's the
course.
thing: it depends where it is. If it's I'm not driving to this place to take a picture.
No,
of
but
me
if you
sitting on a
happen to be
toilet.
there.
Yeah, it was
If
at the
I happen to be
Guggenheim
there.
in New York City, and that's where people could go.
Yeah, like I'm not
take 3
flying
minutes.
there. Like who cares? But if it was like if
Well,
it
no,
happened to be at a museum that I happened to be at in
Yes,
that
if
moment,
you happen to be in New York and you were at the Guggenheim,
Exactly.
you would,
Yeah.
no one's
But
suggesting
Jenny's
you're-
never going to be in a museum.
Okay,
Never.
no, here's
No.
what
Let's be
happens.
honest.
You're going into a museum with a group of people, and they're like, oh, we're going to go look at the exhibits. Or
You can pee on
wait
a
in this
$4 million
line and pee on the $4 million. Yeah, you're doing that.
You're doing that.
yeah, totally.
And you're telling everybody you did.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd.
But
I'd do
they're
it for
only
the gram.
allowing number one, right?
I don't know. Your appointment's
know.
your appointment.
Yeah,
man.
exactly. However
Oh.
you choose to
Thanks.
spend
Who's
your 3
stopping you?
minutes.
No.
Oh God! Imagine
No,
you
but-
don't do number one, and then
Well,
someone
and I
else didn't do number
imagine-
one, but
That's
then
tough.
everybody has to go in there afterwards.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
I think
And
they
I-
only allow number one.
How do
I
you
don't think
you
they
restrict
can monitor that.
Yeah.
Maybe they have a guy with gloves
Try to
beside
stop
you.
me. Ew, watching you pee? No.
Like a butler type,
Yeah,
you know, with
right.
white
The
gloves.
bathroom
and,
attendant.
And,
And
he's just looking straight ahead. He's not
Yeah,
looking
yeah,
at
yeah.
you, so
Of
you
course.
don't
He's
feel.
still there.
Yeah, he's still there.
But
That's
what
awkward.
happens if number two happens?
Yeah.
He gets very angry. Escorts you out mid
Oh,
going.
no, that's not good.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe they have another toilet that they can put you on. They're like, oh,
Like you're a toddler.
They carry you over?
no. You gotta go to
no.
the poop toilet.
No. Please hold that,
So
sir.
humiliating because I picture him coming over
He
and like
snaps his
lifts you up.
fingers. Four guys come and carry you over to the silver toilet. There you go.
Oh, that's so humiliating.
Yes,
Can't be
yes,
it.
it is.
I don't think that they could dictate whether you did one or two or
Well,
both.
they can because you have a time limit.
Yeah.
but
That's
3
it,
minutes,
yeah.
like let's say
I mean, you can get it out in 3 minutes.
the odds,
Sure.
but the odds as
Like,
well that you had an
if-
appointment.
If you knew you were in a cubicle
Yeah.
and the door closed, locked for 3 minutes,
Yeah.
you knew that it was going to swing open automatically at 3 minutes.
Yeah,
You wouldn't
you're
take
not-
the
you're
chance
not
in
rolling the
doing
dice.
that.
No.
Exactly. So that's how you control it.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. You might. Like, I think it depends how long the line is. Imagine the line is really, really long, and then you actually do legitimately have to go.
Yeah.
You're probably going to go. You're probably going to try
But
to.
what if you go over your time limit? and
Yeah.
then-
It's a quick one.
If the door opens, that's
Oh
awkward.
God, no.
Exactly.
Well, although, who's the most likely here to be sitting on a toilet when the automatic door opens?
Oh, Brady.
Brady.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, no, 100%. I'm not even going to contest that.
Rush, you wouldn't even sit.
No.
Like, I wouldn't even sit.
I'm not sitting there.
You
no.
wouldn't?
I would go and pee in the gold
Yeah.
toilet, but
Yeah.
I'm certainly not
I'm
sitting.
not
You'd
sitting on
have to
it.
pee sitting down to say that you sat on the golden toilet.
No, I'm
and
going to
peed.
say I just peed into it. No,
Yeah,
I don't need to sit on
exactly.
it. That's not a thing for me.
That
I would.
defeats the purpose.
Nope.
No, I wouldn't sit on it.
You wouldn't sit
If
on
I didn't
it.
have to sit on it,
No.
You don't want to feel what gold feels like on your butt.
yeah, you're right. I might sit on it.
How different is it than porcelain? I don't know.
You're not
I'd
wrong.
want to know.
Also, is the toilet seat gold as well?
I think the whole
Yeah,
thing
the
is
whole
gold.
every
Okay.
single thing, even the plumbing going into the wall is gold.
All right.
It's like it's very impressive.
I'm going to tell you, your cheeks will not know the difference
No.
between porcelain and gold.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, we don't know that.
Would they know the difference between fleece and silk? I think so.
It's a little different.
It is different.
But it would know. My cheeks would know.
You get sensitive cheeks?
You got some bougie cheeks over there.
You've been training your cheeks?
Yeah.
You know?
Jenny wipes with 9-ply.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
So how about this? A guy in Hinsdale, New Hampshire.
Beautiful
Okay.
this time of year.
Yeah.
It probably is beautiful this time.
It is.
Named Jeffrey Holt recently passed away at the age of 82.
Oh.
And a very simple life. He managed the mobile home park where he lived, and he didn't have a car. He didn't have a TV.
Wow.
He ran errands on his riding mower.
Oh.
Just very simple
Yeah.
life. So people were in town were shocked to find out when he died he had $3.8 million in the
No.
bank.
No.
Yes.
What?
Can you imagine how much money? $3.8 million. Now, he passed away in June, and his estate just got settled. Here's the cool part. He left all his money to his hometown.
Nice.
Aww.
He didn't have a lot of close family, and his girlfriend passed away in 2017. So he left his entire fortune to help Hinsdale invest in education, healthcare, and recreational activities.
Nice.
I love
Good for
this
him.
guy.
And a city official said they plan to be very frugal with how they use the money, just like he was.
Yeah.
yeah.
And there's pictures of him online now, photos of him on his riding mower, actually doing errands.
I hope they
and
erect
stuff,
a statue or something of this guy.
Maybe they will.
On his
Plaque.
mower?
On his mower, that'd be great. Yes.
Problem is, though,
Town
like
Square.
he left the money for the town. You don't want them to spend a bunch of that money on a statue of him.
Well, no, even a plaque. Give him
Yeah,
something.
plaque is nice.
Plaque is
Yeah.
nice for sure.
sure it is.
I just think that though, if like I lost all my family and friends, I was 82, didn't have a lot. I don't know if I would. I don't know what I would do with
If
my
I lived
money.
in a small town, that's the kind of thing. Like right now, I mean,
like where you live now, what are you doing?
Again, if you're going to go to a specific charity, because like
charity,
yeah, putting
okay.
it into the town, I feel like is just.
Yeah?
I feel like it's a drop in the bucket, you know.
Oh.
So
Okay.
I see what you mean. You want to make a bigger impact.
you want to make it bigger. So yeah, I think you'd leave it to a
Okay.
charity that could really use it that
The
way.
Human Fund?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hear good things. Yeah.
I love this guy, though. That's really sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Why?
Oh.
I don't know. It could
You,
have
you
more
don't like people benefiting.
No,
you don't
no,
like
no.
nice
It's not
stories.
that. He just. It sounds like he could have had fun with this.
He did. He wanted to leave it to
Yeah, but
the
that's
town
not fun.
that he loved.
That's responsible.
wanted to
and
see him go on a
caring
cruise
and-
or something.
And
But
compassionate.
he was dead. He can't go on a
No,
cruise.
no.
No, before he died?
But I mean, like, make the city go on a scavenger hunt or something. You know what I
Again,
mean?
make
Oh,
people
there we
work
go.
for it. Yes,
The
there it is.
scavenger
Yes.
hunt.
No,
Yeah.
why not?
I dread
Yes.
your death for more reason than one.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't want to do a
Are
scavenger hunt, Mahler.
you have no interest in it at all?
No.
Really?
No, again, you're grieving.
Like,
you don't want to
again,
be running around.
You're not grieving
No,
over
Mahler's
me.
goal is to put people through some sort of suffering in
Yeah.
order to because he feels like if there's an
I know.
afterlife, he wants to be able to look down or up wherever he is and laugh at people.
I am not making people suffer for this.
Uh-huh.
I'm making people have fun.
A scavenger hunt
But
is suffering.
you're the one who considers it fun because you're laughing at them having to do the work.
Okay, let me turn the tables.
Okay.
You hear these days as we move forward with people getting, I feel like more comfortable with death. Now people have like celebrations
Of life.
after
Yes.
this,
Yes.
celebrations of
Sure.
life. You know me, I don't like to go to parties.
No.
Right?
Right.
So why would you set that up that I have to now go to
because
your
you're not
celebration
going
of
to
life?
be there. Oh, for me.
Yeah.
But it's different. You would rather go to a funeral where it's like doom and gloom and
No,
everybody's
I don't want to
black
go
and
to
it's-
any of it.
Okay.
I'd rather do a scavenger hunt.
No, but nobody wants to do the scavenger hunt.
Your party scenario is equivalent to my having to do a scavenger
Yes.
hunt
Right.
scenario.
But what I'm saying is,
Right.
if for some stupid reason you're looking down from above,
Yes.
or from inside your
I will
coffin
be.
because you're still alive
Sure,
and they
yeah.
buried you alive,
Nightmare.
Could have happened. Yeah.
and your little button's not
Yes,
working.
Like, damn, I didn't get another battery.
You would be somewhat sad if you look down your party. Look, everybody's there. Oh,
Yeah.
Mahler didn't show up. You'd be
At
sad,
that
right?
point, well,
No, I mean-
because you didn't want to go to the party?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's just selfish.
See, but not doing my scavenger
Hey,
hunt
but
is
I would-
for me
listen,
looking down going, that's
It's
I'm
selfish.
not saying I
selfish.
wouldn't
Him not
do
going
it.
to your party is not selfish. You're dead. What does it matter?
Well, just to show respects to my family, to
if he-
Derek, to my child.
If he wants
He's known
to go,
me for
fine.
20
If he doesn't want to
years.
go, what do you care?
And
You're
if, my,
dead.
and if my kids put on this scavenger hunt, how
I
disrespectful.
would go. I would hate it, but I would go.
Right.
Okay?
You said you wouldn't go.
No, she said she didn't want to
I
go.
didn't want to go. I
Right.
would go.
She might go,
Jenny
but she
would
didn't want to. Again,
She'd say she's busy.
the point is what I'm saying is you want to make people suffer because
No.
you died.
Can we not see it as I want people to have fun?
But she doesn't want to do it.
I just don't feel like when people are mourning you,
Yes.
that they
Oh,
want to do
whatever.
something
That's right.
super silly
Yeah.
like that. That's
Again,
all.
I wouldn't want to do a scavenger hunt. And again, the more you hear people don't want to do it, the more you are determined to do it. Again, you want to make people suffer after your death.
So then why don't you guys play the game like I'm 6 and say, oh, we're really looking forward to the scavenger hunt?
Because you'll say good.
No, reverse psychology.
Doesn't matter. It
me.
won't work on you. Because you don't care what the people think. Either way, you are doing what you want to do. Yeah.
I'm just
I'll go to your
inspired
scavenger hunt.
by the movie Brewster's Millions.
You are,
Yeah,
yes.
It was
no
fun
kidding.
to watch.
Yes.
Sure.
It was exciting.
It's a reference no
and
one
by
gets.
the way, on top of all of this,
Uh-huh.
keep this in mind. The scavenger hunt, you guys end up with money in the end.
Oh, it's a money scavenger.
Yes,
hunt.
of
it's money.
course.
Yeah.
I'm not just going to make
How
you run
much?
around town for nothing.
I'm terrible at
yes,
riddles
you
and
would.
scavenger hunts, though. Like, I don't have a chance
Absolutely
to
would
win.
do that.
You would do it.
You would absolutely make people run around for no reason. Yes, you absolutely would.
In the end,
yes.
it's like,
don't
yes,
act as though you would
Monopoly
not
money.
do that. Yes.
No, what if there's real money attached? Like, what if the grand prize was like $100,000?
Hey, but what I'm telling you is I'm terrible. I would never
Mm-hmm.
win. Like I would never figure out. I know I'm terrible at riddles. I know I'm terrible at figuring that stuff out.
Because 92% of the scavenger hunt has to do with Mario games.
Oh, now I'm in. Let's go.
See, what if it was a Mario off? Now all of a sudden you're
Am I
in.
a shot?
Mario means literally nothing to him. He would never do that. Never.
I play Mario Kart. I'm very good when I go through the mall.
Yeah, you would never, ever do this. No.
I would.
Yeah. Also, the idea of you doing a scavenger hunt is a nice idea. You getting around to actually doing it.
Oh, my God. On my bucket list soon for my family members alone, and I was going to, all seriousness, I was going to invite the Morning Hot Tub to do this.
Yeah.
I want to do a, what do you call it, car rally.
Yeah, you want to do it.
Car rallies are fun.
Yeah.
See?
Yes.
There's no difference. It's the same thing.
But there's no riddles involved.
There can
There
be.
can be.
Can there be?
What I'm
yeah.
saying is the safe bet is you will never have a scavenger on your death because you would have had to set it up and you will not do that. Poor Brady one day will be told, have to put together a what? Is he dying? That's what will happen.
He does love rhyming, though.
Yeah, he does like to rhyme. Yeah.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Brady is back in the
I'm
building.
back, baby. It feels good.
Where the heck have
Welcome
you
home.
been?
I've
by the
been
way?
in Costa Rica, guys. My uncle has a place down there, and so every few years I like to go. And it is the most beautiful country. It is so lush. It's a rainforest, right? The whole country. So it's just so green everywhere you look. It looks like Jurassic Park everywhere. It's so nice. We had such a good
I
time.
love that. That's on my list now. After talking to you, I want to go.
Oh man, you really, really should.
How long is the flight, by the way?
About 6 hours.
Okay,
it's not
that's
Which
not
isn't
bad.
bad. Which is fine. You take a nap, you eat a little bit, you watch a couple movies. It was
Not that you
a lot of
left
fun.
out drinking on that. You
Oh,
totally
yeah, I
drank on the plane.
got
Yeah.
hammered. It was great. It was incredible. Yeah.
Do you have one major highlight?
Oh God, guys.
You can pick one.
Okay, I can pick one. So there's one night we're going out to a club, okay, in Tamarindo, which is a very popular, touristy surf town, basically, right? We're going out, we go to a club, and we've heard all day about this, famous beer pong tournament.
Oh.
And we're like, okay, great, but whatever. We're not here to play beer pong. We're here to have fun. We're three couples.
totally
we're not
there to
gonna
play beer pong.
No, we're gonna go have a good time and dance and stuff. And so we start dancing, and then we hear the sound of ping pong balls in the back of this club, in a dingy little room.
To open curtains?
Yeah, literally, Jenny, literally. So we go and we look back there, and what do we see? A 32-team bracket.
No.
And so we go and we sign up and we start playing. And we win our first game. We're playing against a couple of locals. It's 99% locals, okay? And we're playing and we win. And then we play. And then we win. And with you guys ever play Mike Tyson's Punch-Out?
Yeah.
Where, you start playing the skinny little wimpy guy, and then a bigger guy comes out, and then a bigger guy. It was exactly like that. Every team we'd beat, it was there might as well have been a smoke machine, because they called in two other locals that were a little bigger than the last guy from a dark room in the back, and you didn't know where they were coming, and they'd have a different technique than the last guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And eventually we kept going, kept winning, all the way to the finals,
Wow.
at which point we played against the organizer of the tournament.
Sorry, hang on. What is on the line here? What do you win if you win?
I'll get there in a sec.
Okay.
But you did have to pay to get
Oh, you
into
did?
it. Right?
Okay.
And I'm sorry, maybe you said at the beginning of
Yeah.
the story. So it's you three guys?
No, it's two guys, me and one buddy.
Okay.
Okay.
And where are your wives at this
They
point?
are on the dance
bleachers.
floor completely
Oh.
ignoring us.
That's okay.
And keep in mind, with every game, you get beers, right? So we're
Oh
just
my God, hammered.
keep one eye open, one eye closed.
Oh,
just
God.
trying to hit cups, but we're nailing it. We are on fire, and it's
Right.
all locals, and they all hate us. No one speaks English, and we're just the guys that are just dominating the tournament. We get to the finals against the organizer, and introducing your Costa Rican beer pong
come
champion,
Hey!
Brady Jones.
That is
and my buddy
awesome.
Ryan. Yeah, no, it was amazing.
That
It was
is
amazing.
awesome.
so
we
good.
walk through this tournament, and it's some close calls. It's super competitive. It's amazing. And we ask the guy, we're like, all right, what's our prize? And he says, $50.
No.
$50 in bar credit, and you have to come
No.
back tomorrow. You
Oh.
can't even use it tonight.
So did you?
Yeah, we went back the next
obviously.
day. We got 6 of the worst shots I've ever had in my entire life, and that was our championship.
Oh,
not
my
even
God.
a T-shirt.
Nothing, huh?
No, but what a night of entertainment.
Now
Oh
you,
my God,
all
yeah.
the beer you were drinking was free as well.
It
though,
was,
I guess,
but
right?
you're just so bloated. We were also we showed up at 12:30.
Oh my God.
It was late. We
What
got
time
out of there.
did you get home?
3:30.
Oh,
It was late. That's a lot of beer pong.
That makes me feel
It is a
bloated.
lot, yeah.
It's a lot of beer pong.
Yeah. Oh, that's so
it was
fun,
great,
though.
It
Well,
was,
good for
it
you.
was
I mean, you
amazing.
didn't lose a game, and that's got to feel good.
Yeah,
Did
it
you
was-
have anybody cheering you on?
There was 2 dudes from Vancouver
Okay.
who were there, and they were like, they sat through maybe 3 or 4 of our games, and with every shot we hit, they were like our fan section. But again, it is all locals and
Yeah.
us 4 Canadians,
Oh, that's
and
funny.
so they
That's
must
awesome.
have absolutely hated
Oh,
us.
yeah.
Hated us.
Hey, a win's a win.
A win is a win, and it was man, what a win it was.
for
Highlight
you.
of
That's
my
so
trip.
fun.
It was
You're
great.
going to be like a legend in that
Yeah.
area
Yeah,
now.
they must have my picture up on
I
the
was
wall.
just gonna
Yeah,
say,
sure they
yeah. Did they ask you to sign
You were a
anything?
thing of legend one day.
Well, the best thing was we
Brady
walked,
Jones came.
When we came the next day, those 2 Vancouver dudes were there also. And they yelled out, "The champs are here." And it was great. It was awesome.
Cute.
Yeah.
So
That's
great,
awesome.
great holiday all in
It
all.
was amazing.
How was the weather?
Weather was perfect. It rained
Okay.
one time, which was like fun because it was a big downpour, and
Oh,
it
good.
was cool to watch from our place.
Yeah.
But I was telling Mahler off air, I didn't look at my phone like ever.
Oh, good for you.
Maybe twice. I just a quick look at the emails just to
Yeah.
make sure, but I didn't reply to like texts or DMs
That's
or anything
great.
at all.
I love
I
it.
didn't look at anything, and
Good
it
for you.
was great just to live in the moment.
Yeah.
And
You,
just yeah.
you didn't Google beer pong world champions just to see where you're playing?
And Costa Rican champions. Yes.
No, I'm thinking you take on
love
the
it.
world
Well,
now.
yeah, I
I
know
think
you
we
are world
should.
ranked now, I think.
Somehow we're weirdly Team Costa Rica now. I don't know how that works, but we walked through them, so we're ready.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is really good.
Yeah.
Well, we're happy to have you back. The last thing I'll say is I saw some of your photos
Yeah.
up on the socials there. And honestly, I expect nothing less. But you and your buddies, the amount of buttons undone on all your shirts is out of control.
I love your obsession with our buttons.
Oh,
It's
so
great.
good.
Like, even if you were wearing shirts, you're not really wearing shirts.
I'm looking at them right now.
It's also,
They are
they're
very
wearing the
unbuttoned.
shirt, ironically, by the way. I'm not. I love my shirt. I think it's great. Yeah, no. It's,
Oh,
How
that's
many, how
very
many
fun.
buttons are actually
Cute
buttoned
pictures.
in the photo
What,
there?
two?
Oh, God, maybe
Oh, maybe
two.
two.
At most
Yeah.
3.
With 3 guys.
Yeah. Brady's got 2 buttons done up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was warm.
I can always tell you're a successful vacation.
Exactly. Yeah. You can also tell what time of the night it's at because every hour one more button comes undone. And in the beer pong picture, not a lot of buttons.
No, not a lot of buttons.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
A bear stole $45 worth of Taco Bell from a family's front door.
What are you doing,
and
bear?
Then got everything that he wanted, and then went back to get the pop. I guess a family from Florida ordered their meal through Uber Eats, and camera footage shows the delivery worker dropping off the food, the Taco Bell, and then leaving. And shortly after, a curious bear wanders over, smells the bag, and makes off with the goods. Now, the family briefly comes out to see their dinner is in fact gone, but then the bear returns for the drinks.
Yeah, that's sure.
No one was injured except for the tacos.
Yeah.
So that's good news.
Except
but,
for the
the
tacos.
When it
tacos are
washes
gone.
down, that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I would be terrified.
Not me.
No? Oh, no. With the
Zigzag.
zigzag. That's
yeah,
right.
again, Mueller thinks he can zigzag away from a bear. That's
That would
not.
not work.
No.
Thinks or knows?
No.
Well,
No, definitely thinks. Yeah.
Well,
Again,
here, look, I'll give you guys your side. You should give me my side.
Sure.
Okay.
We'll never know until it actually happens.
no, you're
Right.
right. What we need to do, now, do you have a preference for which kind of bear is chasing you?
Just a,
Like a grizzly bear or like a black bear, a
like,
polar bear?
what kind of bear was this on
Probably a
the front
black
stoop?
bear.
Didn't say. Not
Okay,
sure.
okay.
Just a
Let's
bear.
just take that bear. I don't
Okay.
know what that is.
Okay.
And just, zigzag away.
Okay.
Grab your Taco Bell, zigzag. You're in your dining room eating before you know it.
Bears are a lot faster than you think they are, too.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
I know
they're
they're
quite
pretty
fast.
fast,
Yeah.
but the
And they
zigzag
can-
totally throws them off.
No, it actually it limits the distance you can get from the speedy bear.
What is going on? Do your voice.
What's he doing? I guess I can
confused.
catch
You know
him.
what we'll have to
I
do?
don't even have to run all that fast because he's zigzagging like some kind of moron.
okay.
When the weather's nicer.
Ooh, is
we
that Taco Bell?
We should do a little live broadcast outside. Brady should dress up in a bear suit.
Oh,
Yes.
that's not a bad idea.
and then
yeah.
I can zigzag, and then
And
he
see.
can try and catch me.
You're
yeah.
pretty much as fast as a
I'm,
bear.
I'm basically a bear. Actually,
Yeah.
I've been told that many times in my life. I'm basically a bear in so many ways.
That won't go well for you because what
The
you're
gay
hoping
community says I'm a
Yeah.
bear.
There you go.
Just so you know.
I have heard that.
I have it on good authority, to be honest with you.
Right. I have friends that are a big fan.
There you go.
I don't even know what it means. But Rush, what were you going to say?
Well, I was going to say the advantage you would have over the bear,
Yeah.
an actual bear,
Yes.
would be that it may not know that you are going to zigzag. I
Right.
don't think that would particularly help.
Yeah.
If you are racing from Brady in a bear costume, he has the advantage of knowing you're going to zigzag and will catch you quite easily.
You think so? I
Yes.
think it'd go on longer than we think.
No, it won't.
If you're
No, I would
dodging
just
it?
run straight.
Yes, exactly. Because he knows to do that.
Jenny, don't fall into Mahler's trap.
The
I would
zigzag
literally just
will
run
not
straight. He'd either blow out his Achilles or
Yeah.
something,
Yes.
or
But can I just tell you, okay, so in your theory, I guess what you guys are saying, I never really listened to it up until this point.
Yeah.
You're saying, so I'm zigging
Yeah.
at this point, and the bear's just running straight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why
No,
would the bear zigzag?
Then I'm not going to zag back. I'm going to just keep
okay,
on
but
my
he's
zig.
gonna go with your first zig, and then you're gonna zag, and then he'll turn a little bit, and then you'll zig, and then you'll zag, and then at a certain point he's just gonna be like, oh, he's just zigzagging, and he's just gonna go straight and you're done.
Also, by the third zig or zag, the bear has caught you.
Yes.
You don't know. You
I
don't
do.
know.
I do.
I have new running shoes.
Well, that's
good.
That may be
New
true.
Balance? Or
I
what'd you
don't
go
know
with?
if that'll help.
New Balance.
Yeah.
What am I, Steve Carell?
Hey, New Balances are cool again, man.
Sure.
They are.
Cool again,
Nothing
yeah.
wrong with a
Yeah,
New
tell that
Balance.
to my wife. She said, if you ever.
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
Running shoes. I like those.
Oh, no, not these ones.
No.
I have actual real
Are those
running
He
shoes.
new?
has.
Yeah.
Can we? If we go back to it, I
Sorry.
believe you have your custom running shoes that were designed.
Oh, yeah.
That's these
That's
ones?
those.
Oh, yeah.
Those are really nice.
Yeah,
Thanks.
they're really nice. I like that.
Yeah.
What did
So
she
wait, you design
customize?
them?
What's that?
You design them?
Yeah.
That's
so you go on the
awesome.
website, you can pick the colors, the
Cool.
design.
Are they bedazzled?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
for
good.
sure. They're covered in glitter.
I was
Yeah.
hoping.
They're beautiful.
Because why would you ever design your own running shoes
Right.
and not bedazzle?
Exactly.
Yeah,
That would
exactly.
make no sense.
And don't you like the My Little Pony thing on the
That is
side
so
here?
cute.
It's
Mullen.
very,
So cute. It's very you.
Very nice.
His shoes have a mane.
That's great.
if I can't grow it on my head, I might as well have
There
my
you go. Have it on your shoes.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Next time you do something wildly embarrassing, just remember you're not alone. Over 15,000 people took an online poll on embarrassing moments to see how common they are.
Yeah.
So we'll see how many of these have actually happened to all of
Okay.
us as well. Tripping or falling in public.
Oh, absolutely.
93% said yes. The other 7% have got to be lying.
Fell upstairs once. Upstairs.
Oh, that's
So I'm
almost
falling
more
upstairs,
embarrassing.
and I was holding a coffee. And
Oh,
and
no.
the
Where
lid
were
came
you?
off, and it was in like a not too busy mall, so that was fine.
Oh, that helps.
Did it happen to be like where somebody came over and said, are you okay?
No, because I did the thing where I bounced back up like I was a rubber ball. So I got up so fast. I mean, if I had broken a bone, there could have been a bone sticking out
And
of
you're
my
still
and I
getting
would
up
have
and
jumped
walking.
up on it. So.
I'm fine. Everything's
Yeah.
fine.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Texting the wrong person.
Yes.
83% have done it. Yeah,
Oh, it's my
totally.
biggest fear to take a screenshot and then try to send that to another person, but
Oh, the
like
wrong
send the screenshot
person.
back to the person. Oh god, that would be
Oh,
bad.
that makes my
Awful.
stomach
Yeah.
flip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you try to take a sip of something and completely miss your mouth. I do that way
Yeah.
too often. I really do. I'm usually talking or something
Yeah.
and forget
Yes.
that I'm talking.
Totally. And you spill all over yourself.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I don't know
Dribbles
if
down.
this is on your list either, but like I did it just last week. I knew something was too hot,
Yeah.
but then I ate it
Yeah.
and burned the roof of
Yeah.
my mouth for the next 4 days. I
Yeah.
couldn't taste anything.
That's right.
Totally.
But I knew, like, I'm so stupid.
But you think
no.
somehow, it'll be fine.
Yeah, I was at the dentist recently, and the dentist is doing his thing, and he checked and he said, "Did you burn the roof of your mouth recently?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, I did." He's like, "Do you remember on what?" He's like, "Usually it's cheese." I'm like, "It was a goat cheese ball."
Yeah.
He's like, "That'll do it." Okay, the door says pull, but of course you push instead.
Sure.
Yeah.
97% have
The
done
other
it.
thing that'll happen too is if you're pushing a door that has like the panic bar, they're called, and you
Yeah.
you open the wrong side of it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you're
then you
pushing,
just run into
but
it.
rather than move, you just try to push it extra hard, so it looks like now I knew what I was doing.
Yes. Okay, deep liking something on social, like by accident.
Oh
that
yeah, we
too.
did that this weekend.
No.
Not me and my friend. He was with me, and we were showing another friend, like our buddy's new wife, and we liked something that was like really old. It was, and then what do you do?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
Yeah.
right.
especially when it's a friend, you message them. And, no, that's weird too.
So is the step, maybe I'm wrong on this one, if you like something older, do you then like 10
Unlike
other
it?
things?
like more of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no.
So it's like you're going
I think
through
you
their
hope
stuff.
that they don't see it because then they're more likely
no,
to
they're
check
getting
their
the
notifications.
They're going to get a notification, so no matter what, it's bad. I don't know if liking 10 more things makes it even worse, though. It doesn't
Do
make it
people
better.
really have like their Instagram notifications on that every time they get a like, they get a notification?
Yeah? Don't
Really?
you have that?
No.
Oh.
I don't have
no,
any.
not,
I
not,
have
not
to
necessarily
like.
a push notification, but a notification on Instagram
Yeah,
where you
but
have
then
that
you
red
have
dot.
to go and look at the red dot.
Yeah.
Do you guys
Yeah.
look at that? I don't look at the red dot.
Well, you have 17,000 unread emails, so it does not surprise me that you don't.
That's fair. You're in a quiet room when your stomach growls really loud.
Yeah.
Yeah. And finally realizing you've had food stuck in your teeth for hours.
Yeah, that's rough.
71% of people have dealt with that.
Also, giant white zits that nobody tells you
Yes.
about. That's a fun one.
You
Or
gotta
even a
tell
boogie,
someone.
guys.
Thanks.
A boogie.
But boog isn't better. Like, what do you say?
What would you rather have, a boog or a whitehead?
Oh, I think a whitehead because, I mean, well, unless it's like a
That's
big
pretty
boog.
bad. How big of a boog? How big of a whitehead? Also, boog. I call it a booger, not a booger.
Yeah.
You guys say booger, right?
No, you say booger. Who says booger?
I
say
would too.
booger,
I'd
yeah.
say booger
It's
too.
booger.
I say nugget.
Booger.
Did you say nugget?
A little nugget.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Sometimes.
No, I
But
say
no,
boogie.
whitehead, like, I mean, depends on where it is on your
It
face.
depends on what it is.
Right.
And sometimes they can be really, really bad. And if they're not even white, they're more of like the gross yellow disease
Yeah.
look.
Yeah.
Like, that's rough.
Just a
Yeah.
juicer.
Yeah.
Like you're in the war.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You have gangrene.
Yeah.
My wife came home last week and, hi, how was your day? Good. What's with your giant whitehead? I'm like, damn.
What? I didn't know.
I didn't know.
I've done that and left here, and like if we've had food dropped off or something,
Yeah.
and I'll get in the car and catch like my teeth
Yeah.
in the mirror, and I'm, God, guys, it's so obvious and right there. Nobody tell me.
Yeah.
And that happened with the boog too. Thank you very much.
We didn't tell
You
you.
didn't
didn't
tell
tell
me,
you?
and there's no way you didn't see it because I like.
I promise you
the
then I
rearview
wouldn't have
mirror.
seen it because I would tell you.
Yeah, I'll
Would
tell
you
you in
tell
a
me?
second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd tell me if I had a boogie.
Absolutely.
I'd be more likely to
Boogie.
tell her she had something in her teeth.
I think so too, yes.
Yeah.
You'd be more likely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
The
would tell you
nose
no
thing
matter
I may
what.
not tell you. I don't know.
I think the pimple is the hardest one to tell someone about.
Oh, you don't. I don't think you do.
I think if you had a boog,
Yeah.
I would say something like, hey, have you tried this new Kleenex in the studio? It's so soft.
I would appreciate it.
Yeah.
Like, I'll give it a whirl.
That's good.
Do you ever just randomly squeeze your face, Jenny? It feels great.
Why don't you start on the left side?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, just a little higher. It feels great. Oh, it's so like a little mini massage.
Yeah.
I see. I don't. But you have to be careful with the pimple thing because not everybody pops their pimples,
Sure.
Right,
right?
that's
true,
They know
yeah.
because it can leave a scar if you have
Sure.
sensitive
And
skin.
people can
so
be
you
more
can't
sensitive
really-
about that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So tell me about a booger for sure. I cannot wrap
Not a
my head
whitehead?
around what I want to call.
You don't want me to say if you have a whitehead.
Yeah, just say you might want to take care of that zapper or something.
Like
you know?
I would say, like tell the guy, I would say, everybody, let's squeeze our faces
Yeah.
at the same time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh.
and I just go that. All right, well, I don't know.
No, but I think you'd appreciate it because a lot of the time, sometimes if you're looking for something, you get up in the morning, you look, and you're like, I was hoping it would have been white by this
Yeah.
morning, and
Right,
it's not.
yeah.
So you leave it, and
Right.
somebody tells you you're actually hoping, and then like
Yeah,
that's good
true.
news.
That's
Yeah, but
true.
not in public. You don't want it to be good, like right in front of
Theater's
someone.
not public.
A zapper.
Yeah, this
I don't
doesn't
know.
count.
Also, booger. It's booger.
It is booger. I agree.
What else do you call? There's got to be a better word.
Nose candy.
Nose candy.
Ew, that's not good.
Oh, doesn't that mean?
Nose candy is something else.
Yeah, it's like booger sugar. Something different.
Booger
Very
sugar?
different. Yeah.
That's a thing?
Yes, it's the same thing as nose candy.
Oh,
Nose
okay.
candy.
Because it looks like sugar, Jenny.
Right.
But what's another word for booger?
Snot?
I think
not.
I don't
No,
know
it's
if anybody
not, it's
calls
like-
it booger. Do they?
No, just Jenny.
No, what else? What do you call it then?
The
A
oogie
booger.
boogie.
Booger.
A booger.
Oh,
a
you're really
yeah,
going
boogie.
on the booger.
Oogie boogie.
Also, boogie is so gross.
Yeah.
Boogie.
When it comes from a grown person, you got a boogie.
Is that on your list of words you hate?
I don't like the word boogie.
Okay.
If I said you have an oogie boogie, you wouldn't go thank you?
I would. And I would tell you I hate the word. Oh, I'd say thank you. Booger. Yeah,
I don't
booger's
like
the only-
boogie. I also don't like when people to talk about desserts as being ooey gooey good. I don't like ooey gooey.
That's not a good. That's not a good descriptor.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Ooey gooey.
Yeah,
There's no other word for booger.
it's not.
No, but snot is slimy.
We're getting a lot of texts. Nose nugget, bat in the cave,
Bat in the
a
cave.
ghost in the attic, several bat in the caves. That's weird. Or a cornflake. A
cornflake.
Never heard that.
Oh, no, I haven't heard that either.
Wow.
And I don't mind when you shorten it to boog,
Okay,
if I had to.
thanks.
Little boogie
the
woogie.
Boogie.
But if you don't like boogie,
I don't like boogie.
okay, all right, it's on your list.
Thank
Oh, how
you.
about this? If you have one,
Yeah.
radio play a Boogie Shoes. The
Oh.
song.
Yeah.
Just out of
What does
nowhere.
that sound like?
Well, he'll bring it
Would
up
I
here.
know it? Boogie shoes?
Yeah, Boogie Shoes.
Boogie Shoes, Casey and the Sunshine Band.
It's a great
yeah,
song.
all of a sudden we're just sitting here,
Yes.
and he doesn't want to say anything. He'll just play this, and you'll know.
And then I just start blowing.
Yeah.
Yes.
You blow with the horn.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Thanks, guys. I got it. All right.
Yeah.
I'm in. Thank you.
Put on.
Oh, nose bacon.
Nose
bacon. That's not good.
What?
Oh, because it's salty? Is that why?
Oh, Jenny, no. What are you
How would you
doing?
know unless you
Why
tasted
did you
it?
do
That
that?
kid once.
I don't think I've never eaten a booger in my life. I
Yeah,
don't understand
right.
I swear to
All
God.
right, anything for the show,
All
Brady.
right, I'll do it right now. I wish I had.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Oh, Brady's back in town.
Hi, guys. It's me. I'm Brady, and I'm back in town. Let's play a game, everybody. Here we go.
Now it's time to play Brady's
Yes.
on the Morning Hot Tub with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
I'm Brady. I'm back.
You guys, you're good? You got it under your system?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For now.
All right. Hey, as you know, I'm back, and I'm Brady. And I was just on vacation in Costa Rica, and I really so badly want to go back. You know, vacation's not long enough. I really want you guys to do me a huge favor here, okay? I want you to take me back to Costa Rica. What we're going to do here, I'm just going to sit back and close my eyes and relax and imagine I'm in Costa Rica because you guys are going to create beautiful Costa Rican soundscapes.
I don't know what that sounds
Each
like.
of you is going to make a sound, and then we'll like layer them up, and it'll take me back. It'll be like an audio tour of my experience in Costa Rica. Okay, fair enough. Look,
God.
we're gonna start. Mahler, you're gonna make the first sound. This was my beach experience. I actually got a massage on the beach, and it was just okay. But I got a massage on the beach, so I want you to take me back to that moment. So Mahler, you're just going to be making this. Not that kind of massage. All right, you're going to be making the sound of waves. So just make the sound of waves. Relax.
Oh, I don't even get an example. I
no,
just have to-
just waves. Yeah.
Okay.
That's really good. Okay, pause that. Keep that in your brain. That was really good. Rush, you're going to do the sound of, and we saw these on the beach, true story, howler monkeys.
Howler monkey.
Yeah, do you know what a howler monkey sounds
I
like?
don't.
Okay, here's what a howler monkey sounds like.
Sounds like my waves.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
sounds like
so
a
those are the
dog
howler
almost.
monkeys. So let's layer those two on top. Okay, so Mahler the waves and Rush the howler monkeys. More of a dog, but okay, we'll work with that. A little deeper, I would say, Rush.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, now pause, hold it. Okay, now Jenny, also I was on the beach, so there was a lot of, and I love this about Costa Rica, a lot of locals just like hanging out and enjoying.
Yeah.
So what you're gonna do is a Spanish conversation between a man and a woman.
No.
So I've sent you, if you go to your email.
Oh,
This is
God.
actually from a real telenovela.
So she's got to
from
play the
Costa Rica.
guy and the girl.
Okay,
exactly.
okay.
Yeah, it's all
Oh,
labeled
God.
there, and it's all
Okay.
obviously in Spanish.
Okay.
So go ahead. We're gonna start with Mahler. Go ahead. Yeah, the waves. It's good. And then throw in the monkey, Rush. Okay, and Jenny, take it away.
Hola, amor. ¿Cómo estás? Hola, amor. Fíjate cómo corre con mucha prisa agitado. Si es que tú no preocupada y siendo sincero me asusta.
Okay, all right. I feel like I was there.
Yeah.
That was my massage experience.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
It sounds relaxing.
Thank you, guys. Okay, let's do one more. Let's do one more.
I thought we were
I love
done.
the beach, but I also really love the pool as well. The pool was great. A lot of birds in Costa Rica. Different. No. Is that a guy cleaning the pool? Is that the vacuum? No, Mahler, you're going to be doing birds, but different birds. Okay, different types of birds all over the place. Whatever you want. Can we hear your birds? It's not bad. That's pretty good. Okay. All right. Hold that. Rush, for some reason, very, very popular amongst my friends and I on this trip was Disney soundtrack music.
Sure.
Yeah. So you can just sing whatever your favorite Disney song would be. Let's do it off mic so it's not too mumbled.
Sure,
jumbled, you know?
sure.
So just any Disney song.
Want to
Jump
build
on
a
a star?
snowman?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I'll be over here.
Okay. Yeah.
When you wish upon a star.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Wow, that note is.
That is beautiful.
That's quite good.
If I was in a red chair, I'd turn around.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
good.
Yeah, that was really good. And then Jenny, of course, I was in the pool hanging with my friends. So, can you talk like my fratty friend Ryan?
God.
Yeah, he's kind of a bro fratty guy. So
Okay.
you're just gonna talk like him if you can tell.
Are you sending me anything?
No.
Aw.
This is just gonna be right off whatever you think he would say.
Oh, okay. I don't know how do I do that.
You got this. It's like a fratty bro, you know?
All right. Right now?
Are we all
No,
doing
I want to
together?
save it because I'm going to run out of material.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
No problem. You're gonna run out of material. All right, so Mahler with the birds. Here we go. Oh, good.
He changed his bird.
He did change it. Different birds.
Different
That's okay.
birds,
That's
lots
fine.
of
Yeah,
birds,
okay.
yeah.
Go ahead, Rush, and Disney music, go.
When you shall
That's good. Okay, and now Jenny, fratty bro.
Sup, bro? Want to go for some brewskis? Check out our dudes?
Check out our dudes.
Hang out with our dudes, I mean, dude. Some brewskis?
Thank
So
you.
Jenny's impression of fratty bro friends is, yo, what's up, bro? Yo, brewski.
That's not how they
You want
talk.
to check out some dudes? Bro.
How would you have done it?
Not that.
Not that. No.
Anyway,
Oh,
you took me right back,
Did
guys.
it? Okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was
that was
great.
really,
Yeah.
I really appreciate that.
It's like the worst vacation ever.
I'll be looping that tonight while I close my eyes and go to sleep.
God.
That's good. Thank
There you go. There's Brady's game of joy. I do have to say, I don't think Brady thought about the game of joy until this morning.
This morning, like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I think so.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
45% of us say having different movie tastes is a deal breaker.
Really?
Isn't this
okay.
interesting? So this 2B survey of 5,000 adults also found that the average person streams 1,112 hours of content every year. That's child's play.
Wow.
Nearly 60% think streaming a movie and hooking up is an acceptable first date, and 1 in 4 men enjoy rom-coms.
Oh, so
Okay.
this survey's all over the
It's
place.
all
It
over
really is, yeah.
a
It
bunch
really
of
is.
different
Wow.
stats. By the way, Derek loves a good rom-com.
I mean, I like a good rom-com.
Yeah.
He loves a good Netflix and chill.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, who do we watch streaming services with? Well, we stream content with our partner the most. Children coming in second place.
Yeah.
The top TV shows to stream include Law and Order, Rush, look at
Rush.
that,
There you go, sure.
and Family Guy.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
When it comes to movie
Still?
franchises, we can't get enough of John Wick and the Avengers and Marvel
All that
and all
stuff,
that.
yeah.
Sure.
Boring.
That was a snore.
Yeah, it was.
In case you missed it. But I get that. If you have completely different tastes in TV shows and movies than your partner, it would be hard to just like have a chill night and
Yeah.
find something that you both enjoy watching.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
you can have different tastes, but you got to be able to have sort of like in that Venn diagram, you got to have like the middle part, you
Yeah,
know,
right.
that matches up.
But what if you don't? Like, if Derek only liked sci-fi alien movies and that's all he wanted to watch ever, and I liked, Cocktail, Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah.
and so
Bad
on.
movies.
Bad movies.
The greatest movies ever of all time. It would be really hard.
I think when you
I want to
do,
watch sci-fi.
Come on.
I think when you do the Venn diagram thing, I think most of the time you'll just get light comedies is what everybody
Right.
likes. I mean, it's the safe bet.
Well, they don't make them anymore,
No,
though.
No,
that's the
that's
problem.
it.
They
There's
don't
just
make
none
them
out
like,
there.
It
I'll
used
watch
to be
Happy Gilmore
that you
again.
could just, if you would just look, if you wanted to go to a movie,
Yeah.
there would always be some funny comedy
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah.
Now there's like one
Sure.
or two a
There's
year.
never a comedy and,
Never.
and very rare a good comedy.
And again,
Yeah.
when it was explained, if you ever watch Hot Ones, the wing eating show,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt Damon actually explains very well, concisely, exactly why that is.
Why?
now.
What does he say?
Basically, you can't make money off of them,
Right.
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 and so they don't make them anymore. But the way he explains it is very good, and he does it eating wings.
But could you not make money off of them by getting like your Will Ferrell, your Will
Yeah, but they're so
Ferrell?
hit or miss. Like
Yeah.
there's so many flops in
Like,
the comedy
if you
world.
look
Yeah.
at Will Ferrell's last 3 or 4 movies, they all bombed at
Yeah.
the box
Yeah,
office.
they really did.
yeah, they don't make. They
Okay.
just don't make enough money.
Right.
They don't make enough money, and the other thing is, people say now when they do make them, they're so raunchy, they're so over the
Yes,
top.
exactly.
Like some of the rom coms we remember were
Yeah.
just down the middle. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? There was one character that may said a few risque things and
Right.
stuff like that, but now I mean, the one that came out this summer, what was it called? Joyride?
Okay.
With the Asian ladies. There was 4 Asian girls in
Okay.
it. I mean, the trailer, you couldn't even watch the trailer. It was just
too much.
so
Really?
over the top.
Like, if you remember, if you go back to like the 40-year-old virgin when that came out, the crazy part was when he yelled Kelly Clarkson being
Yeah,
waxed. And
right.
that, you know, but the thing is, they don't make that anymore because people would think, oh, that's lame.
Yeah.
It's too
Like,
bad.
think about it, like 2 weeks' notice. Love that movie, by the way. That's with
Hugh Grant and Sandra Bullock.
And I
That
thought,
wasn't funny, was it?
oh yeah, there
Yeah,
were
it
some
was
funny
funny.
parts. Like she was really
Was
like
it?
sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Like she ran
Again,
into stuff
not a
all the
good
time.
movie.
I know it's a good movie. What did it get on Rotten Tomatoes, Brady?
42%.
That's high for Jenny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
better movie that I also didn't like, but I appreciate for what it was The Proposal with
I
Ryan
loved
Reynolds
that.
and Sandra
Yes.
Bullock.
I watched that not too long ago.
I bet you
actually.
that ranked higher.
45%.
Okay,
so
see,
not
well,
much.
you were right.
Not much.
Yeah, it did rank higher. Yeah.
It's a fun movie. You have to just sort of go into it knowing that the whole concept is ridiculous, but
Yeah.
it's a fun movie and there were some funny parts.
But that's
Yeah.
the problem with comedies is they are rated low.
Yes,
Typically,
exactly.
Right?
They are.
Like
Usually.
paranormal movies, it's the same thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Cocktail, I can't figure that one out.
I mean, I guess right now the comedies are straight to streaming services, and they all star Adam Sandler, and they're very bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they are
and that's-
really
that's
bad.
the
Yeah.
problem.
But so we don't have like a real, like people will say Will Ferrell, but the man's like 60
Yeah.
now, right? Like we don't have like a really funny 35-year-old guy
No.
who's just pumping
No,
out
you're-
hit
yeah,
after
you're
No,
hit.
right,
we don't.
you're right.
No, there seems to like every generation had their people like Seth Rogen and James Franco sort
Yeah.
of carried that
Yep.
torch
For a
for a
little
little
bit.
bit too, and now there's just no one.
Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, can I say that I did watch the Adam Sandler movie on Netflix? You're not invited to my bat mitzvah.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
can?
Yeah, it's
yeah.
good, right?
It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great movie to watch with like your like late like 12, 13, 14.
I've heard it was good.
It's
Yeah.
really good. It was a fun watch for sure.
I won't watch
So I'll
that.
give him that. Go
It-
watch
it
it.
was
It's
good.
really neat.
I won't
It's a really
watch it.
good movie. No.
No.
Well, you're
'Cause
missing out, man.
As soon as I hear about that, I just think of Hoobie Halloween, and I can't
Yeah.
do it.
Very different.
Yeah, Hoobie Halloween keeps popping up on my Netflix.
Just do it, Brady. Just do it.
It's the worst thing.
It's terrible. It is so terrible. Yeah, terrible.
Is it worse than Little Nicky? Because
Yes.
Little
Yes,
Nicky was
they're
very
all-
bad.
It's
I
way worse
love
than Little Nicky.
You do?
Oh, I loved it. I was a kid.
Come
I was
on.
9 when it
But
came
Little
out.
Nicky was really bad.
Yeah.
Like, what's that Rotten Tomato?
22%.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is
What did Hoobie
more than
Halloween get?
double cocktail. Hoobie Halloween is 52%.
No.
Which is more than
on.
5 times cocktail.
Yeah.
Adam
okay.
Sandler had all of his friends go online and review for that one.
I
There's
don't
no
believe,
way.
I don't believe Rotten Tomatoes anymore.
No, me either.
I think it's all a big payoff.
I'm-
Critics and audience, by the way.
Look at
I'm
Babadook.
sorry, but-
Babadook has a 98%, and it's the worst
Do you believe
paranormal
it?
movie ever.
Well, I mean, it fits. I haven't seen Hoobie Halloween.
Okay.
But the movies, what we're saying here, Cocktail is that bad. So
Oh, you
yeah.
shut- you bite your tongue.
Cocktail's a bad movie. It's
Rush,
it's a bad
tell-
film.
We always talk about Jenny's favorite movies. What is like one of
Yeah.
your favorite movies of all time?
Major League.
Major
Look
League.
that down.
Brady, what does
Look it up.
Major League get
Yeah.
on Rotten Tomatoes?
Major League has a score of
This is
first
the baseball
one here,
movie,
Yeah,
the first one.
83%.
Done.
Damn.
In other words, more than 9 cocktails.
So yeah.
If you like what you just heard, tell someone. They can listen to the Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady wherever podcasts are found. And if you didn't like what you heard, that's cool. Cool. All right, yeah.